Travel is often seen as an escape, a chance to feel lighter, freer, and more alive. But here's the irony. So many of us end up bringing the weight of our homes with us. We cram our suitcases with clothes we'll never wear, gadgets we won't touch, and just-in-case items that never leave the bag. Instead of freedom, we carry stress. Instead of presence, we manage baggage. But what if travel could be different? What if every trip felt like an invitation to move more freely, to experience more deeply, to actually live with less? Minimalism for the modern traveler isn't about restriction. It's about freedom. Freedom from clutter, from decision fatigue, from the pressure to carry more than we need. And today, I want to show you how traveling with less can open the door to experiencing so much more. Let's begin with the foundation. Packing. Minimalist travelers don't ask, what might I need? They ask, what do I actually use? That small shift changes everything. Think of your suitcase like real estate. Every item you add takes up space and costs you energy. Instead of planning for every scenario, pack for the life you know you'll be living. If you're spending most of your time in cities, you don't need hiking boots. If you're headed to the coast, you don't need 3 formal outfits. The key is versatility. A simple t-shirt that works at a cafe and on a trail. A scarf that doubles as a blanket on the plane. Shoes that look good at dinner, but feel comfortable for walking miles. These are the items that earn their place. I like to use what I call the rule of threes. 3 tops, 3 bottoms, 3 sets of underlayers. That's enough to rotate, mix, and match without feeling repetitive, and without carrying your entire wardrobe. Pack items you love, pieces you'll actually reach for. When you open your bag, every item should feel like a yes. Now let's tackle the biggest weight we carry, the just-in-case mindset. We all know it, the extra pair of shoes, the stack of books, the hair tools we rarely touch even at home. These things sneak into our bags under the disguise of being prepared. But what they really do is steal space, energy, and flexibility. Here's the truth. 9 times out of 10, those just-in-case items go unused. And in the rare event you need something, chances are you can borrow it, rent it, or pick it up locally. Think back to your past trips. How many outfits stayed folded at the bottom of your bag? How many essentials came home untouched? That's the weight you don't have to carry next time. The lighter your suitcase, the more space you create. Not just physically, but mentally. You stop managing your stuff and start living your trip. Minimalist travel isn't only about your suitcase, it's also about your digital life. Too often, we bring the same cluttered habits on the road. Constant notifications, endless scrolling, phones packed with unused apps and thousands of disorganized photos. Before you even leave, take time to declutter digitally. Delete apps you don't use. Organize your files. Keep only what you'll need. Maps, boarding passes, maybe a language app. Create a clean, intentional home screen. Fewer icons, fewer distractions. Then, set boundaries for the road. Silence non-essential notifications. Give yourself permission to check social media once a day, instead of every hour. And most importantly, leave your phone in your pocket more often. Think of this as a packing list for your attention. Bring only what helps you navigate and enrich your trip. Leave behind what pulls you away. Because some of the best memories you'll collect won't live on a screen. They'll live in the moments you were fully present for. Minimalism is more than what's in your bag. It's how you move through the world. Most of us feel pressure when we travel. See it all, do it all, maximize every second. But that frantic pace often leaves us more exhausted than inspired. Traveling light in mindset means slowing down. It means wandering a side street instead of racing to another landmark. It means sitting at a cafe long enough to watch a city wake up. These unscripted moments often become the most meaningful. It also changes how we think about souvenirs. Instead of buying trinkets that gather dust, bring home what really matters. A journal entry describing how you felt. A photo capturing an ordinary but beautiful moment. Or even just a memory etched in your mind. These are the souvenirs that last. Because they live inside you, not on a shelf. At its core, minimalist travel isn't about what you give up. It's about what you gain. With fewer bags, you move easily, hopping on trains, walking cobblestone streets, catching a bus at the last minute. With fewer distractions, you connect more deeply, with the people you meet, with the cultures you step into, and with yourself. And with fewer plans, you create room for serendipity, the little surprises that end up becoming the highlights of your journey. Imagine standing in a small market where no tour led you, sharing food with strangers who become friends, or stumbling upon a quiet sunset you wouldn't have seen if you'd been rushing to your next stop. This is the freedom that traveling light gives you. Not restriction, but possibility. Not less life, but more of it. Minimalism for the modern traveler is not about limits. It's about clarity. It's about realizing that what we truly need is far less than what we imagine. And the less we carry, the more space we create. For presence, for freedom, for connection. Think of it. The lighter your bag, the freer your steps. The quieter your phone, the sharper your awareness. The simpler your plans, the richer your days. So, as you step into your own journey, I invite you to pack light, live fully, and let your travels remind you of something profound. You need far less than you think to feel truly alive.